What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video, and I know I've been gone. My son's birthday was this week, so that's what I did. But now we are back, and I'm focused, and we have all these tabs, all these. So let's get on down to it. So Tough Built. I actually had this up Sunday to talk about Monday or Tuesday, but obviously I didn't make it because son's birthday. And a lot of you guys have been talking about this kind of, modular storage, tool storage system, and the Facebook group has been saying it's been really good. I have not touched them, but I will say if we look at this bottom box here, we can see a lot of goodness. First of all, you see how it's concave in here. If you don't know, the other, like the pack outs, the DeWALT Tough System, the Rigid Pro, all those other ones, it does take a little learning curve to stack them properly. You kind of got to feel around, they'll like kind of fall into place. This will be much easier to connect. You use this handle here to disconnect it. It has its rails on the side. So far, the only ones I know of that have rails on the side are obviously the Milwaukee. This looks a lot more intuitive though, because these notches and flex. So there you go with that. The handle can be removed. I don't know why the picture's not showing up. But the handle can be removed. I don't know what that is. But there you go here. You can kind of see it in action. And it has a number of boxes. So anyway, there is a buy more, save more going on with this thing. So if you spend $349, you get $100 off, leaving you with a $249 bill. Now, again, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I personally don't have any experience. And what I do have experience with, though, is knowing that you want one of these bad boys with drawers. And I hear that they have those coming in the pipeline, but they don't have them available yet. Let's do that. Let's just spend $249 because we don't need to spend all that money. If we spend $249, you still get $70 off, which leaves you at $198 for the bunch. $198. But I wanted to show you an alternative for the same $198, which you can do. So let's go. I want to go back real quick so you can see all the other ones. You have the smaller organizer, which will go on one side, like how you see over here. Then you have this tall toolbox, which I've never seen anything like that before from any of the other makers. You have the crate, and then you have a little tote bag. Now, I also wanted to show you that Craftsman has their trade stack system on sale as a buy more, save more. So you can do the trade stack along with the Versa stack as well. But there's a unique way you want to do this. So let's go ahead and pull this up. So over here, if you spend just a measly $149, you get also a measly $50 off, considering the barrier of entry here. So let's go ahead and go to buy eligible items. Right, so we see we have trade stack stuff, and we also have a new trade stack box with drawers. And then it moves on down to the Versa stack stuff. Now, the Versa stack stuff is compatible with the trade stack stuff. So you can put the Versa stack stuff on top of the trade stack stuff. It has a little adapter. But let's do this. I'm going to show you how you can get 4 boxes of the trade stack stuff with the drawer included for the same $198. So what you want to do is first, let's go back to the cart because you saw how I had it set up. So you want to do 2 separate transactions. You want to add the 2 drawer box along with the small box. It'll bring your total to like $149.96, but it'll still give you, as you can see, the $50 off. And then you start a separate transaction. I'm going to have to pull it up in a different browser because obviously I couldn't do it in the same transaction. So then you come over here, you add the large box, you add the rolling box, and it'll bring your total to $149.96 as well. And it'll give you the extra $50 off. So 99 plus 99 is $198, and then you have the 99, some change will be $199, and you get all 4 boxes and 1 with the drawer. Nobody, I've seen no one beating anything like that. And the trade stack system is pretty good. I don't like the latches on them. They're kind of flimsy. They pop off real easily, but then they pop right back on easily. It's just if you lose one, you're SOL. Finish up at Lowe's. We have this Metabo HPT combo kit here with the impact driver, and then also a larger, this is not the subcompact drill, okay? So this drill is going to be a little more powerful, and it is a hammer drill, unlike the subcompact one, okay? So this is a hammer drill. Comes with the new 2 amp hour batteries with the battery gauges on them. Both of these are really good. The impact driver produces 1,832 inch-pounds of torque, only 2.9 pounds, 1,800 RPM on this drill. The smaller subcompact is 1,700, and it's 5.5 pounds. So this whole thing is 129. Great deal. Remember now, I showed you guys like Monday that thing also qualifies for a free 3 amp hour battery. So you buy that, come over here, submit all your information here to Metabo HPT, and you'll get a free 3 amp hour battery. All right. Now, in addition to that, though, something new has come up since Monday when I made this video. The subcompact. Now, the subcompact, I love the ergonomics. These things are super, super duper small. Now, let's go ahead and do some specs real quick. The impact driver, for its size, it produces 1,240 inch-pounds of torque. Now, I will say the one we just looked at is larger, but it's not that much bigger, and you're getting a whole lot of power out of the other one. Like, these don't have any modes or anything like that. So if you were just doing like delicate tasks, this will be all right, the 1,200. And also here, this drill, it's not a hammer drill, it's just a regular drill, but it does produce 485 inch-pounds of torque and only weighs 1.9 pounds. Thing is small and light, y'all. You really can't understand how little these things are. And then the impact driver is 1.8 pounds. It's a whole pound lighter than the other one, okay? These things are super duper small and they feel wonderful in your hand. So this whole kit is $179. You might be saying, well, why would I? Those are weaker things, but they're still powerful for their size. But you also now get a free gift. So you get to choose between a reciprocating saw, a random orbital sander, a jigsaw. I heard that a jigsaw is okay. I never used a sander. Has good reviews though. We all know the reciprocating saw is good. This is the 18 volt though. The 36 volt is really, really, really the one you want. But apparently the 18 volt is good. This light is gonna be great. The radio is good. The radio is good. I just, I don't know if I'll buy one. And then we have this oscillating tool, which is excellent. This oscillating tool is really, really good. I used to kind of dog it, but that's because I wasn't using it in auto. Now, the Milwaukee M18 in auto sucks, but this one handles auto flawlessly. And all these things have lifetime warranties except for the light, and I think maybe the radio. So there you go. You get all that. And this also qualifies for the free battery. All right, moving on. Oh, and last but not least, don't forget over here at Lowe's, you see the Rakuten's like, Chris, don't forget me, don't forget me. We have Rakuten. Rakuten's a free cashback extension. Use the link in the description. You have to use the link in the description. If you just sign up on your own, you won't get this $40 bonus. So sign up using the link description. When you spend $40, you'll get a $40 bonus on top of the 3% cashback. And if you've already done that, it's the weekend. And I'm thinking that maybe Retail Me Not on the weekend is giving more cash back on at Lowe's. And that's 8% cash back if you've already done your Rakuten. And there you go. Let's move on to Home Depot. So Home Depot has this DeWALT sliding miter saw. It's 12 inches and it's 60 volt, right? This comes with a free Flex Vault battery. So you get the 9 amp hour battery. When we added the cart, these things break down to be, the miter saw is $520.90. And then the battery is $178.10. Now, I don't know if you think this is very exciting, but I'm going to show you an alternative. So $520.90, or you can come over here to Acme Tools. Now, first of all, Acme Tools has Rakuten as well. So keep that in mind. So Acme Tools has Rakuten, and they have the same deal. You add the miter saw to the cart, it'll automatically add the free battery. Then on top of that, you can use code JUMPYELLOW to get an additional $100 off, making this whole thing $599, and you end up with the battery. So if you come back over to Home Depot, you're looking, for an extra $79, you're getting this 9 amp hour Flex Vault battery. I think that that's worth it. So I personally would go with Acme Tools on that one. But if you didn't need the battery and you just wanted to get it the cheapest, then you can get the miter saw from Home Depot for $520.90. Moving on. All right, sticking with Acme Tools, we have another deal where you get you also get to choose from a free gift, and they have some really good tools that you could choose from. We have the oscillating tool, XR oscillating tool, XR orbital sander. Now this angle grinders, they're like lowest grade angle grinder, but I do like the trigger action. the newest XR impact driver, drywall screw gun, drywall cutout tool, their XR reciprocating saw, jigsaw, and a hammer drill, the impact wrench, cutoff tool. Look, it's a whole lot of good tools over here, okay? So you add one of those to the cart. I already did it. I added a cutoff tool, and you add jump yellow, and it'll give you $50 off. So you get that for $250. Those two 5-amp hour batteries and a tool of your choice. Very good deal there as well. Going back to Home Depot. While we're talking about tool storage kits again, I just want to remind y'all that this DeWALT Tough System is $178. But honestly, with that trade stack, I kind of feel like the trade stack is a little bit better deal. The Tough Built looks quality, man. It looks quality, and considering the Tough Built nor this DeWALT Tough System 2.0 has the drawers for the price, you might, those other two make for good competition for this price right here. But you do get that shallow tray for $178. And then if you want the bigger tray, this $181. All right, so moving on over to the Facebook group, Daniel. He found this deal over from Slick Deals. Now, if y'all remember a year and a half ago, more than that, this thing was popping over at Menards. So let's go ahead and check it out. Before we talk about the deal, I want to say if you get any value from this video, I ask you to like, consider subscribing so you don't miss any deals in the future. Leave a comment. Let that YouTube algorithm know, hey, this was a good video. Save me some money so it can put in. Don't support them, because when you click these links here, they get paid. But that's not the problem I have. The problem I have is if you call, like in the beginning of the summer, I told you guys that I have a relationship with Slick Deals, and they would give me $5 for every sign up, right? And y'all signed up like crazy. They ghosted me. They never paid me. It don't matter who I email, they just ignore me. So forget companies like this. They treat small businesses and their customers terrible. I wouldn't support it. So here's what you do. So this is $350. What you do is you copy the model number and then just go to Amazon yourself and then paste it in the bar, and then it pops up for the $349. That way they don't get any commission, okay? It's going to come with a 36 volt, likely 4-amp hour battery, and their top of the line charger that could charge all your extra devices and stuff like that. I like it a lot. It cuts well, very good. $349 is a wonderful price. This thing is actually normally like $600. So there you go there. Moving on over to Walmart. If you were into the Heartline, I just want to show you this. Look at this real quick. Rakuten, 10% cash back. And it says up to 10% cash back. So every little department is going to be different. But up to 10% cash back. Retail Me Now is nothing. So don't forget your Rakuten over here. If you spend $40, remember, you'll get $40. So we have this 4-tool kit. I reviewed this like about a year and a half ago. And I think it was like $98, about the same price. And the reciprocating saw, like, believe it or not, the impact driver is it feels good in your hand. It's like one of the better impact drivers I've ever held in my hand. They're all heavy. They're all brushed. But for $98, it might not be a bad kit. This is a smaller reciprocating saw. The shoe is adjustable. It can be removed. I don't think it has a rafter hook. I don't recall. That was a while ago. But $98 for that kit. And just in case you guys were looking at anything else, you have the drill and the impact driver here for $98. So that doesn't make any sense. Just pay the extra. Don't pay the extra anything. Just get the $98 and get the extra batteries and the extra tools. So I wanted to show you guys that as well. Also, their little heart modular toolbox system is on sale for $74 for the whole thing. Now, it's normally $89. It's not big. It's smaller than, the DeWalts and the Milwaukees and all that, but it's pretty good, man. Just keep in mind that this is small, but it's still a nice little system. I have it. I keep all my paint equipment inside of it, and it works great for that. Moving on over, we almost done to eBay. I accidentally saw yesterday that, because I think you guys might have saw the video I posted earlier today on the portable power stations, the Delta 2 is on sale refurbished for $499 from their eBay store. That is insane. This is how much a River 2 Pro doesn't even cost this new. A River 2 Pro new is $599. You might find it on sale for $499 at times, but for a Delta 2, which is basically double everything of a River 2 Pro, y'all, This is insane. But let me show you what else is even more insane. The River 2 Pro is $299. Crazy. Okay, the River 2 Pro, I love this system. The only reason why I was saying before it doesn't make sense to get was because you could get, because I bought this refurbished for $399. And I thought that was a good deal. Then it bumped up to $419 refurbished. This is just like last week. $419 refurbished for this thing. And that was a good deal. But I'm like, shoot, you might as well pay this was like $5 something refurbished. I'm like, you might as well pay the extra $160 or whatever, get the Delta 2. You get way more for your money. But $499, y'all, that's insane. And $299 is insane. I can't say that it's worth upgrading to the Delta 2. If you only had $300, I mean, I would go with this all day. I would do this over the Pecron E600 for the same price. You're going to pay tax on this, of course, but this does more than a Pecron. Okay, so I like that. True 3-prong ports and also app support. Love it, love it, love it. I almost want to buy it back. And finally, we over here at Vivo. I just want to let you know that they're having 20% off certain items. Even though you click the 20% off thing at the top of the page, it'll bring you here. But a lot of this stuff doesn't qualify, so it's weird. So I just have a couple things up to show you what does qualify, what it'll look like. So there's a refrigerant recovery machine, right? When it qualifies for the 20% off, it will have this little bar right here to say 20% off. But you got to be careful and make sure you look for that. I also do want to remind you for a holiday gift. I don't know if this is going to be going on sale, but they do have, again, this roadside assistance kit for changing tires. Like everything you need is in here. Plug into the cigarette lighter. This thing will lift up 5 tons. And this impact wrench right here, it absolutely slaps. It literally slaps the bolts off. It's amazing. I've done a video on it. And they have Rakuten as well over at Vivor. And also you can use code. I'll leave codes in the description. If you spend over $99, you can get $10 off with one. Or you could just get a blanket 5% off no matter how much you spend. And then finally, to let you guys know that their rotary hammer drill is still on clearance for $138. All of them are different prices, but this is the battery operated one. And this does use Makita batteries, which everybody in the reviews recommend you slap a Makita battery on there, and this thing rocks. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. I'll see you guys next time.